how wrong you were on the election and the recount. Why would anybody want to listen to you now? Aw, I'm sorry, David. Now, I admit, granted, I was wrong on the Derek Chauvin trial. Sometimes you make a prediction, it doesn't work out. I make a lot of legal predictions. When you say how wrong I was in the election, that one I actually looked very right on, oddly enough. My main claim on the election was not that we were, that everything was lost fair and square or whatever, but rather that we weren't going to prevail on our legal challenges. That argument was true. My other argument was we need to be ready to take an L because the consequences of continued fighting to the bitter end might be really, really bad. That also turned out to be true. January 6th was very bad for the movement. It would be a lot better if Donald Trump still had his account. So if you want to try and say that I was wrong in the election, I actually think I was vindicated in my analysis of the election. I was very hesitant to get involved in Stop the Steal stuff. I thought it was futile. And I thought I was really upset with the quality of the legal filings that were coming from the people who were pushing forward the election challenges. And now literally the entire point is like, that didn't get anywhere. Joe Biden is now president. Donald Trump doesn't have a Twitter account. There are a huge number of patriots who are sadly still incarcerated in DC jail. Like, I think in general, our movement would be much better off if we had been in a position to simply and this is not talking about post-election audits. That's one thing to try and figure out what happened. But like the sort of absolute faith that somehow we were still going to prevail in the election in the, post-November, after like November 30 was terrible for us. It didn't do any good for us at all. And I think it's time to come to grips with that, right? And that's not an apology for any of the shenanigans. I was the guy who filmed the poll watcher being kicked out of the Philadelphia poll watching station. That was a video that went super viral on election day. I think it was, it actually relaunched Stop the Steal into the atmosphere. Or that was actually me. I don't try and make too many egotistical claims, but I was the guy who kind of got that going. And it's just, I'm a lawyer, so I have professional judgment. And sometimes I get things wrong. Like I predicted Chauvin would be not guilty. That was a mistake in retrospect, sure. But I also am pretty sure that I predicted correctly that the legal challenges would not work, that Joe Biden would take office, that we needed to get ready for that eventuality and not like fight a losing battle. So that was actually, I'm pretty sure that was right.